In our last episode, we learned how to open a web page, and we finally were able to get it to go to the web page that we wanted it to go to for school. Today, let's see if we can actually log in and create some assignments. Here's a hint, we can't. How's it going, everybody? I hope everyone is ready to stay with me for another week as I try to make this work and try to make life easier as a teacher. And so let's kind of recap what's going on. So let's run this real quick. Opens up a page and it brings me here. So then I'd be able to pass in my username and password here. And what else do I need? Because I don't want to be just typing that multiple times. I want to pass it in. And so username, password, and I also want to get the name of the module so I can at least get the shells down. Let's make this module title, username, and password. And module title. So we're gonna say module title equals input. Enter the module title, and I'll be able to type it in from there. Username equals input. Enter the username, and then after that. So I had to find a way to actually put my password in without sharing it with you ghouls, which is where this pi input plus procedure that I learned about last time came in handy. So for the remainder of this episode, my password is star 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 star. Star 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 star. And this is where I'm gonna need the pi input plus. So I'm gonna say password equals input. And how do I use the pi input plus stuff? Okay, so it's like input but displays stars. Okay, so input password equals input. Wait, not input. So pi input plus, and then I'm gonna do input password. Okay, so pi input. Wait, I named it something else above. Was it PYIP? So PYIP dot input. What is it? Not that one. Input password. Yep. I'm gonna say enter the password. Okay. So let's see how this looks. And what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna be able to type into the space below the module title, the username, and the password. And then I'll pass it into the login page, and pretty much nothing else is gonna happen there. But I learned from last time how I can make stuff happen there. So let's kind of run this. So enter the module title. I'm just gonna put title here, username, whatever, and then password star 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 star. Okay, great. So now I'll be able to type in my password. You guys won't know it. All right. And then it opens up my website over here on this page. All right, it brings me here. All right, so how do I send in the keys? I learned about that last time and I've already forgotten how to send in the keys. All right. Okay, no, I do need to find the proper element first. All right, so let's shut this down, run it. You know what, to kind of save time before I ever do anything, let's comment this out and let's just say this equals module title. Comment this out and we'll say that this is equal to username. And then we'll comment this out and we'll just say this is equal to password. So I have something to pass in. You know, I'm not gonna have to take the time to type it in over and over and over. And it brings me here. So I need to figure out what is this username field. All right, so let's inspect it. Okay, and what do I want to happen here? I want to see inspect. All right, it popped up now. And so what is this ID? Nope, I gotta make it a little bit smaller. Okay, so the ID is username, okay? So I'm gonna find element by ID. I think that's what it was. So user element equals browser.find element by ID. Okay, so that's gonna be up here. And then that is going to be username field is equal to find element by ID. And the ID is username. What we're going to do in the username field is dot send keys, is it? Yep, send underscore keys. So send underscore keys, parentheses, and what are the keys I'm going to pass in? I'm going to pass in the username. Okay. And then we're going to do the exact same thing, but this time it's going to say password field equals browser.find and inspect this element here. And that one is the password type. Wait, what is the ID? ID is password. Ah, they make it so simple. And then how do I hit go? Okay, so then let's find this one, inspect, find the sign in. All right, so the ID is sign in. Okay, so then we're gonna go. And then there's a way to click it. I remember it from last time. There's a way to actually clicking the page, browser.get type. So just click. Okay, so we're gonna go sign in button.click. It's gonna put in the username, the password, and it's gonna click the login button. And it's not gonna work the first time. Let me close this here. So it's not gonna work the first time. We know that already because of course the username and password aren't gonna be correct. But I just wanna make sure it's putting in the stuff and it's gonna try to click it, and then it'll just fail from there. But whatever. Run it, it's gonna pop up over here. Ka-bing! There it goes. All right, go to it. Username. Username is username. Password? Didn't put in a password. It did put in the username, so that's good. And then put in the password. Oh, okay, so in the password field, I do equals, and that's not right. I need to do password field dot send keys, just like I do on the first one, password. Okay, so let's try saving this. Shut that one down, run it. All right, username, password, and invalid. Perfect. So now let's try running it. Let's shut this down. Let's try running it without these inputs. I'm gonna leave these here. So username, I'm gonna name this. I'm gonna actually use my username here, Hernandez 15, and the password, I'm gonna comment this out so that I can actually enter the password here. Okay, so don't look at my password. My password is star, 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 star. All right, let's watch it go. It's up, Hernandez, password, please wait. Please wait. Did it just sign me in? Yes, it signed me in and it brought me to the page I wanted it to go to. Yes. All right, what do I need to do now? Okay, so I need to click that module button. All right, so I'm gonna click the module button. So it's pretty much the exact same thing. What's like the next step? All right, so we're gonna inspect it. And actually, now that I think about it, the username should just be the username. Now, if I ever pass this to somebody else, I could put this here, but the username is just always gonna be Hernandez 15 because that's my username. But my password is star, 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 star. What I need to do is I need to find this element here, which is, what is it called? Button class inspect this element. How do I click that? That's the class, but it's not the button by ID. Now this is getting weird. This is going to get complicated. How do I find where it says module and click that? Maybe, let me inspect it again. So let me close this up. Button, add module link. Oh, all right, so you can kind of see it there. It says button, primary, add module link, but I don't know if that's the ID. I don't think that's the ID because it says it's a class. All the buttons in here are not actually like HTML elements. Yeah, so as soon as I get into like this part where it says content wrapper over there, I know it's a little bit small, I lose the IDs. So kind of when I was looking at Selenium last time, it said I could find things by link text. So I'm gonna try this here, find element by link text, all right? And I'm gonna try to look for module. Oh, I hope this works. Module button equals browser.find element by link text, and it's gonna be looking for module. And I hope this is the only thing that says module. That plus might be a problem, but I'm hoping that that plus is a picture. I'm gonna hope, and then I'm gonna go module button dot click, and let's see if it works. So let's shut this down, save this and run it, and put in my password. Oh no, it didn't work. Uh-oh. Now we gotta start thinking. Let's check this page. Getting started, nav interacting with the page, drag and drop, moving between windows and frames. Pop-up dialogues, navigation history, locating elements by name, locating hyperlinks by link text. All right, so literally for like the next 20 minutes of this video, I'm trying to find a way to click the module button. I use locating by ID, locating by name, locating by XPath, hyperlinks by link text, elements by tag name, class name, CSS selectors. Most of these things, I don't even know what they're doing. After a lot of debugging, honestly, eventually, like, I just give up, and we're gonna kind of save this for next time. Here is a little bit of information. I think I found a way to do it, so make sure you guys stay tuned for the next video. All right, so I actually want to pause right here and explain the stupid idea I had as well. Before I completely gave up, I tried to send in a tab key to tab through like the entire web page. And I'm able to tab over to the module button, but in the end, I'm still unable to click it. I just wanted to share that even after programming for a long time, no dumb ideas passed me. Let's comment this out and see where the tab goes. Okay. All right, run it one more time. This is gonna be it. This is going to be it. I believe. Oh, sometimes if it takes too long to log in, the timer is gonna be a little bit off. Okay, so I do end up on module. Can I send in an enter? I can. So if I can do a send enter, so let's, instead of doing click, let's do HTML lm dot send keys, and we're gonna go keys dot enter. All right, save it, close it, and let's see if I can open it. Cross your fingers. Oh, I need my password. Go. Log in. All right, it recognized it. We're good. It's going. We're gonna hit tab a lot. Soon. It's gonna tab over soon. Yep, there it goes. It didn't open the module button, but it got over there. All right, that's gonna be it for this episode. From here, I'm gonna head over to our undefeated girls basketball team, and I'm gonna cheer them on, and I think we're just going to have a really good time there to get the final victory that we really need to secure the season before we go into playoffs. Guys, thank you for joining me today. I know I didn't get as far as I wanted to, and I know it's a little bit wonky, but if I can think, in the meantime, if I can think of another way to do this and make it work that's a lot cleaner, I'm gonna try it out. But of course, I'm Mr. Hernandez, and this is Mr. Hernandez Teaches.
Goes through the entire team. And she